Hello guys, we're going to start here in just a minute. Just going to share the link here. Alright. Okay. We got a big 10-match pay-per-view event here. It's TWN Devil's Eve. This is going to be a lot of big matches here. All the matches tonight are going to be no DQ. That's a big thing right there. The opening match is for a TWN Junior title shot between Lance Storm and Matt Jackson. His brother out rest of the season pretty much with an injury, so he's soloing it here. Alright, it's gonna be interesting here. So basically how everything is gonna be here is so all the promotions have a rep except for IGW. IGW does not have a rep in this one. That is something that can occur. I try to avoid that, but I made it this way mainly because IGW just literally had a pay-per-view yesterday, with the main event being very TWN driven, so I don't think it's necessary for them to be heavily involved here. And yeah, let's see how this one goes here. Opening match. Alright. Rest of the card. This is how the rest of the card's going to look here. After this match, we're going to have the Bang Bros, Val Venus and Mark Henry, take on the debuting Headbangers for the TWN Indies tag titles. After that, we're going to have Kruger challenge John Cena for the TWN Indies Championship. Then after that, we're going to have that junior title match. The winner of this match will face Christopher Daniels for the title. After that, we're going to have Mercedes Moné be challenged by Tiffany for the TWN Women's title. Then we're going to have Roddy Piper be challenged by Bob Backlund for the TWN Broadcast title. Then we're going to have Demolition be challenged by the Steiner Brothers for the TWN National Tag titles. Then Zack Sabre Jr. is going to be challenged by Giant Baba for the TWN National Championship. In the semi-main event, Beer Money will be challenged by the gauntlet-winning Usos for the TWN Tag titles. In the main event, we're going to have Samoa Joe defend his TWN Championship that he just won the other day against Taz. Now, same thing interesting about Taz is his last match he was injured, he was critical, but he was classified as sore, which means that if the match he has tonight meets or goes higher than in match evaluation than the prior match, he'll be safe. If it doesn't, he'll take another spin on the wheel. So, ergo, if he wins the title, but it's lower, we're going to have an interesting situation with that TWN Championship. Also, in other news, despite some people thinking we got enough TWN titles, I decided that because of the Halloween season, I decided that TWN's going to debut a TWN Hardcore Championship. And we're going to have a massive 32-man tournament to determine the winner. It'll be done throughout this month. I don't know how long it's going to take. I estimate that it's probably good. We probably will have the concluded either at the next All-Stars episode or some other special TWN event.
One, two.
And then after, ooh, spinning heel kick. But yeah, after... Ooh, big maneuver. But yeah, each promotion will get 3 reps, and there'll be 5 wild card slots for any standout indie YWA wrestlers. Big chair shot. His brother, who's injured, coming down to help him, like, seeing like limping. Ooh. So I'm trying to fight off the onslaught. Backslide.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, look at that. Matt Jackson, newly singles competitor, going to be competing for that junior championship. I got an 84 there, solid match. Now we got that tag action here. I'm excited to see the Headbangers debut here. This should be fun. Also, I still gotta do it in Discord, but I recently, divided the free agent pool up a little bit more into, like, tag teams and notable stuff and whatnot. Just because I feel like it'll make it easier to classify, because there's some teams that nobody's going to want one of, for example, like no one's going to just want Mosh or just Thrasher. For the most part, they're going to want both. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Should be interesting. Them Sabang Bros. A very successful indie team in the TWN Indies. Are dual champions right now. They have the indie tag titles and indie TV tag titles. So they'll be defending the indie tag titles tonight here.
Fight.
No DQ with these matches, so anything goes. I mean, for tag matches, cup plays on, so guys still have to obey the tag rules. But outside of that, it's just anything. Ah. Ooh, counter. Smooth counter there by Val. Gets an atomic drop on him. Mark Henry fighting the onslaught of headbangers right there. Bear hug.
5 minutes gone.
Double team suplex. Schoolboy, ropes won't save you in this night, so you gotta break everything out on your sheer will, or if you get help. Ah, half Nelson suplex. Henry's gonna be a tough one. Splash on the back. Body slam. Rogue of strongest slam with the cover. Breakup right there. Back suplex. Venus getting dazed. DDT. Suplex lands him out of the ring. Fighting inside and outside the ring. Oh, big chair shot. Oh. Headbanger's dominating here. Lining up. No countouts either, so they can stay on as long as they want. Butterfly suplex. Mark Henry gets tagged in. Tag made at Headbanger's corner. Backbreaker. Spinebuster. Oh, the DD... Jumping DDT. Roll up.
1, 2.
And 2.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, look at that! We got new champions. We got Kruger and John Cena coming up next here. Kruger held on to the Indies TV title for a long while until he finally lost it. Now he's going to get a chance. Where's Kruger? There he is. 330. Alright, let's see how it goes. Now, it just occurred to me that Matt Jackson and Daniels, they are in the same promotion, so they wouldn't get any of the benefits of winning that champion. The FTOA wouldn't benefit in that match, so there might be an interesting change there. We'll just have to see.
Okay. Fight.
Ah. Meeting of power right there. Ooh. Alright. Well, breaking news. Due to the championship match being a same promotion thing, in order to make things interesting and have the benefits of it, IGW has decided to buy into that match with a mysterious representative that we revealed when the match begins. And the match will become a three-way dance with no DQ. It'll be for the junior championship. Yes, IGW has revealed that they will spend 20 credits to buy into that.
5 minutes gone.
Ooh, AA.
1, 2.
Oh, he breaks out of 2. Oh. Oh. STFU. Oh, hey, hey.
1, 2.
Another AAG. Cena wants to go home early. Choking's legal in these tonight here. Cena getting out of breath. Oh, he brings him up again. That's like the 4th or 5th AA. Jeez, Kruger just will not stop. Side suplex. Oh, chokeslam off the counter. More choking. Punch trading between the competitors here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, power bomb. Goes for a cover.
2.
Oh, kicks out of 2. Oh, gets him up for another AA.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Cena retains. Got 88, nice. Alright, now we got that 3-way dance, no DQ. And it looks like the participant here, we're going to get to that in just a quick second here. Alright. Yes, the participant's gonna be Hayabusa here. Daniels, Hayabusa, and Jackson. Alright, 3-way dance and ODQ for the championship. Let's see how it goes.
Fight.
Yeah, it's 3-way dance, elimination style, yeah. Because what happened was, DPS, your guy won, but I looked at it and I realized that if it was just Jackson and Daniels, you wouldn't benefit from it, the TWN title stipulations. So, I decided, and since I don't have any reps in the pay-per-view, I decided to buy into the match and make it a dance. Kind of make it so that the benefit will be active. Nice of you. Well, I mean, I also thought it'd be kind of fun to have a 3-way, because we don't have any multi-man matches in the show, and I thought it'd be cool to. It's always fun to do it with the cruiserweight guys because they're all fast and have diverse movesets and stuff. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing too, is with the big events like this, you definitely want everything full on. You don't want anything to be like. You want to be one of those WCW pay-per-views where they did all the big shit in the shows, and by the time they have pay-per-views, they have fuck all. Like, okay, here's a title shot match. The main event's a title shot match for on the next episode of Nitro, and it's just like, well, why couldn't you have that title match on pay-per-view? I think that was a big thing of theirs, is when I've been watching the Reliving the War show, is that they put a lot more into their shows than pay-per-views, which makes sense, but in hindsight, in terms of aging well, a lot of those pay-per-views don't age the best, in all honesty, because they spent all the good shit on the shows. So by the time you watch the pay-per-views, all the big matches that you were looking forward to were already done on the shows. So all the matches on the pay-per-view are just a bunch of like random shit or something. I don't know. I mean, well, it also helps that the cruiserweight and mid-card help carry things a bit, but I think that's also why WWF eventually won out toward the end too, is that even though they too had a lot of finishes to some of their shows that kind of didn't promise. Oh, look at that from Hayabusa! Didn't exactly promise stuff. At the end of the day, I mean, oh man, Matt getting welcome to singles competition. Did beat Lance Storm earlier, but Hayabusa, no stranger to hardcore stuff, being an FMW veteran. Daniel's catching his breath, the champion, allowing the competitors to, like, wear each other down on the outside. Did a Falcon Arrow. Hayabusa just unleashing his greatest hits on Jackson there. Yes, definitely a savvy move. You know, and but yeah, I mean, like I was saying, like with WWF, like when they promise big shit to happen, they for the most part deliver it at the time. Oh, super kick. I mean, it didn't always pay off, but it paid off a lot more. Oh, did Matt Jackson was, oh jeez, Matt Jackson just being completely, did a tag team super kick before having to leave. Eliminated down to Hayabusa and Daniels.
1, 2.
Jackson just took like, well, in Jackson's defense, he took like 10 Hayabusa signature moves on the concrete earlier. I mean, jeez. And it's a shame Hayabusa got hurt the way he did, because it would have been awesome to see him travel to other promotions outside of FMW.
1, 2.
Falcon Arrow too. It is too, yeah. He had to fight Lance Storm, which is no easy feat either.
1, 2.
H driver only 2. Ah, countered. Oh, kick. Swing neck breaker. Ooh. Another Falcon Arrow.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, look at this! We got a new champion! Wow. That was a crazy freak thing. I didn't play on that. Yeah, he was. He was due too, because I had him in some multi-man matches, and he really did well. He didn't win them, but man, yeah. I love Hayabusa. He's definitely FMW, like during like their mid to later years, he was their saving grace. Like he was their big star. Like, cause I mean they had a solid roster for sure during their height, but man, Hayabusa, that he was something else. For sure. It's cool to see him win this title here. Does IGW proud in that one. God. I think it's 2 A's. Is it? Hayabusa? I think so. Yeah, I'll roll with it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just saw the thing. Like, yeah, it is. Alright, now we got some women's fighting here. Monet and Tiffany. Tiffany, of course, XAW representative. Monet has had a stranglehold on that TWN women's title. Yeah, I would like to. I want. You know, it's tough because it's tough. The women's division is kind of tricky because on one hand, it's definitely needed because there's definitely plenty of women's wrestling, and we definitely want them to kind of have their own thing and not have to compete with. I mean, they can compete with the guys. It's more about just them not getting drowned out by the cajillion male wrestlers. But the tricky part about it is that there's only so many of them, and because of roster limitations, because I would love to have more of a women's division, but it's tough to develop because I also been doing a lot of cruiserweight stuff, a ton of it actually. XAW. I don't know if I announced this yet or not. I think I did, but I decided to do a second promotion in this, so I might develop a women's division in that one. Tiffany, there she is. Alright, see how it goes. I kind of have a rough idea of who I'm gonna bring in, but I don't have 100%. I don't think it's all gonna be free agents. I think there will be a decent amount of guys I'll bring in, like, on a whim. Of course, all that will be during the off season. And since we just ended week 2 of 8, we still got a long way to go.
Come on.
In terms of streaming schedule for the future, there's not going to be any streams tomorrow. There's also not going to be any streams Saturday as well. Although Sunday I do plan on having 1 or 2 streams. It's going to be SWA is going to have their pay-per-view. It's Haas versus Angle is what it's called. There might also be the UPW Fight or Fright pay-per-view, their first one. That could also happen Sunday. If not, it might go to Monday. And that's really all I got right now for TWN pay-per-view stuff. So if anyone wants to do anything spooky related for October, I would recommend scheduling it probably now, because I don't know when we'll conclude week 3, and I don't want anybody to schedule spooky pay-per-views for the month if by the end of the month we're still in week 3. We also, YWA stuff, I'm still waiting on booking from Star Fox for Takedown before we do Gore Theater. I know Star Fox, he said he was very busy right now. I believe he's moving or something along those lines, so his schedule is definitely filled up. So So that's kind of something that's just like a day-to-day thing. It's not anything that necessary, but that's just something that might happen on the fly. Of course, we also have the tournament for the hardcore TWN Hardcore Championship. Still getting reps. Just announced it the other day. Oh, bank statement. Ropes can't save her either. Trying to think. Yeah, I don't know how long that'll take to get through because all the matches in that will be no DQ, and with the stamina carryover system and that, I don't know like how quickly we'll get through that. I imagine later rounds will probably be a lot quicker, especially with no DQ on, because guys are going to just be spent so fast. So far I got reps from, well, including mine, 5 of the 4 promotions. 2 of those promotions Star Fox are running from the 4, so we'll probably hear from them pretty quickly. I did, let's see.
1, 2.
I did notice that DPS put Cactus Jack as one of his 3 reps. I'm hoping that Star Fox puts Mankind as one of his SCW reps, because if he does that, I'll put Dude Love as one. We can have all 3 faces in the tournament. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah. I hope he does. That'd be fun. Yeah, the 3 faces would be great. And a unique one too, because oh, we got some aid from Tiffany. Because of course you're gonna be using WCW Cactus Jack. And I don't know if there's anything different. I think the only real difference between WWF Cactus Jack and WCW Cactus Jack in terms of like moves is like it's just the use of the mandible claw. Although I don't know if WWF Cactus Jack used the mandible claw a lot. I think he stuck with the double arm as the finisher. But I don't know. I gotta watch some Triple H matches because I bet he used the mandible claw as Cactus Jack in WWF. But of course he did not do that in WCW.
Come on.
No, we got more interference. Ooh, suplex.
2, 3.
Oh, look at that! We got a new champion. Just as Monet was about to get aid. XAW with getting some gold tonight. One with the JO and Cyclone Suplex. It's been a minute since XAW got some gold, so it's going to be a big party tonight in XAW headquarters. Matt Hardy's going to grab a bunch of funny flowers, grind them up, and fire it up with some smoke. X-Pac and Glacier are going on a trip into the broken world. Alright, next match. Piper and Backlund for the broadcast title. Let's see how it goes. Also, The combined video of TWN Grapple Plate 8 will be uploaded soon. I just combined it, and I just gotta upload it and all that. It will be available for watching. Of course, until then, the 2 parts are available, but they will be privatized once the combined video is public. This is the 6th match on the card. We're over halfway through the event.
Fight.
You know, I wonder if these two fought in real life. I felt like they have, but I'm not sure. Because I don't think Piper was really in the big wrestling scene. I think he was still in the big territory stuff when Backlund was like high up there. And I think Backlund was kind of like doing his own thing somewhere else when Piper was up there. So I don't know if they ever did face off against each other. I know they were in WWF around the same time because I remember that infamous I Quit match that Backlund had with Bret Hart, and Piper was like doing a shtick there. So they definitely were in the same organization around the same time, but I don't know if they ever fought in the ring before. Currently in the standings, TWL is leading by a massive number, so Promotion's going to need some big belt wins tonight to try to gain some leverage. Of course, the top 4 make it in. That reminds me, I've also been thinking about starting next season, maybe, or I could do it this season too. I mean, it doesn't really affect seasonal outcome necessarily, but as opposed to having like the multi-choice, as opposed to having the top 2, you know, belts, the singles and the tag ones, giving you both like credit rewards, popularity points, and the spin. And then the mid-card belts, you have a choice between. I thought about maybe having some special stuff for the belts, as opposed to all that, you get a choice between a spin and a special thing that's related to each belt. So each belt will have a unique choice of rewards that you could choose outside of a spin. And I mainly wanted to do them all just because I kind of want to give the belts something a little bit more unique in between them, to kind of give them different give promotions different strategies and different goals to get stuff in. And yeah, and to make mostly, but also to kind of give them a little bit more individuality, because without that individuality, like having this many belts, it can kind of all blend together a little bit after a while. And it also does remind me, I still need refs from some promotions. I'll probably make a Discord thing. Butterfly suplex. Some promotions have their guy. I'm kind of waiting till everyone picks a guy to pick mine so I can kind of gather who's left. Back suplex. I believe, in terms of refs, I know FTOA and GSW picked a guy. I think Grayman picked a guy, but I'm not sure. Eli kind of picked somebody, but they were ineligible, and I don't think he had a replacement pick for that. Oh, sleeper hold. Oh, almost had him with that pile driver. Sleeper hold. Backlund trying to fight out of it. And he does. We got interference. Looks like Billy Robinson's coming down to help out Backlund. Another sleeper. Robinson breaks it out. Going up top. Delivers a fist drop on Piper. This wasn't planned, but I don't know if the... Oh, crossface chicken wing! Oh, and he taps! With the help of Robinson, Backlund is the new TWN broadcast champion. A lot of new champions tonight. It's kind of cool to see that. It gives promotions a chance to kind of gain some ground on the competition. Oh, no, don't want that. Now we got some tag action now here. Demolition defending the national tag titles against the Steiner brothers, so this should be a hard-hitting affair. I still need to update Demolition's moveset, but I think the entrance is fixed though. Okay. So 345, 125. Alright, let's see how it goes. Yes, coming up after this match though, we're going to have Sabre, another SWA guy, defend his national championship against Giant Baba, who's currently an independent free agent right now in TWN Indies. Then in the semi-main event, we got Beer Money defending their TWN tag titles against the Usos, who recently won a tag gauntlet for all those those promotional belts. I thought I put the music in. I guess I didn't. My bad. I could have sworn I did. Well, it's in the game. I just keep forgetting. Oh well. Demolition's also free agents. But yeah, they recently won it. It's kind of funny. The LOD, spoilers for those who haven't watched Grapplecade 8 yet, but LOD, they won the first 4 matches, and then when they went against the Usos beat them. And then they won the one out to get all those belts. It really helped UPW standings a lot winning that. So UPW all of a sudden is in contention. But it's still week 2 though. There's a lot of weeks left. A lot of things can change. punch trading between the competitors there.
Give up. Give up.
5 minutes gone.
Not tag made Scott.
Yeah. Give up.
But in terms of week 3 for TWN, after we get through those pay-per-views, which there's only 2 other ones, I don't know if more will get added or not. People will pretty much have the weekend. But I don't know if anyone's posted week 3 yet. I'll have to see. I have to look through. But yeah, after week, week 3, the hardcore tournament, that's gonna begin once I get everyone's reps. But it would also it'll also be good to have a YWA takedown episode, just because I would like to have some potential YWA guys in the hardcore tournament. So definitely want to see that. Also, I'm gonna add this new rule, and I'm gonna start with this season with it. I'm gonna create a proxy rule, which means that if you're running a promotion, you can pick one guy in TWN to kind of book for you for a week, and they can book for you by proxy. The only thing... Oh, he's lining up! Oh, Steiner line! The only thing would be is that they would post what they book, and then they have to get the approval from you. Oh, look at this! Oh, look at that! But I want to do it like that. I want to put that in just because I want to give people a chance to be able to keep things going with the week. 'Cause I know people get busy at times. I know people want to be able to put in booking how they want to do it. And I also know that some people get writer's block, and some people just don't know like how to book, don't know what to put in next, which I understand. I mean, there's been times where I stored at my thing for like quite a bit to just be like, okay, what am I gonna do for this episode? It's tough, but the proxy thing I hope will kind of make it a little easier for guys to do booking if they have writer's block, or if they're struggling to find the time to like put something together. Because I know some guys... Ooh, almost had him. For some guys, they kind of just know right off the bat on how they do it. But there's other things you can do as well. There's a autofill option, so if you run a lot of rivalries, that can help. You could also take a bye week. It can hurt you in the standings, but there's but if you do, you could also it'll help double the heal time for guys during that week. So if you have quite a few injuries to your roster, that could help a little bit. And that's why I book like TK. I put names together. Well, I mean, If it, that, but that's why I like all the different booking styles, seeing everyone's different bookings. I like what I like about like Eli's stuff with XAW. I like he kind of books stuff main event style, where he does all the title matches early on the card. You know, he does his own thing with it, which I like. Ooh. I know Gray Man, I know he does a lot of like of the story stuff with his, which is fun to see. Ooh, Steiner Bomb. I get you, LJC. Yeah. Yeah, because it's tough, because it's tricky with wrestling, because there's different ways of doing booking. You could just be like WWE and just have everything be story-driven, and not really pay attention to, and have the stats just be like bare numbers. Or you could do it like really sports style and be like super statistical driven, have records and everything. Both work well. For TWN, I try to have a blend, but at the end of the day it does become statistic driven, just because there's not really any other way of going about it, because there's really no story stuff in this game. So it all comes from the people, which is great, but because random outcomes hard. Yeah, exactly. So when you do story stuff, you kind of have to do story stuff built around matches being unpredictable. So you kind of have to do stuff around it. I have thought about maybe with the rivalry system including like bonus rewards for like story stuff, like dialogue and stuff, but in order for me, I feel like in order for that to be a thing, I almost feel like that a good chunk of promotions have to be like doing that. I don't think it would be fair to give bonuses to that one guy in that one promotion that has that extra time on their hands to do so, while some people don't because of work and stuff. But if more people are able to do that, I would consider that a bonus. Because even I don't always have time to put story stuff together on my stuff. Like, when I put booking together, a lot of times I'm just thinking like, okay, I gotta put some story stuff in, and it takes me like a minute to be like, okay, why are these guys gonna fight here? What's going on? And that kind of stuff. To be honest, like, when it comes to that stuff, I always find it a little easier to do it with like fake characters as opposed to real guys, because with real guys, like, I'm not familiar enough with a lot of big guys to really feel like I could do stuff solid. But with the fake guys, I can be a little bit more lax and a little bit more funny with it a little bit. Like the RCW stuff, for example. Which, I still gotta get the movesets updated for the two new guys. And then we got tag teams to put in. Ooh, pile driver. Man, this has been a hard-fought contest. Elbow drop. Hogan, the Ultimate Wrestler. That's always funny. I like that's great. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing, like it's when we get caught in those off moments where we wait a bit in between weeks, I just get the flood of a bunch of ideas and all this different stuff, but I don't want to throw it all in during the season because it kind of can make things too chaotic. So I always have to bookmark it till like off season, but I'm hoping that once we get week 3 going that because I want to try to like see if I can have, because I've thought about having rules to have people book like 2 weeks in advance, but I've kind of held off on that because I think, because for some people, they want to take more time to put booking together, and I think I'd rather have them be able to do that as opposed to do 2 weeks on the fly like that. But again, I mean, it just depends on things. I don't anticipate any new members in TWN though, because we haven't really had any new members in YWA really. I mean, we have Fear Barbed Wire has joined, but I mean, he was in a stream the other day, but he's been I assume he's probably been pretty busy, so I don't know if he'll be TWN ready yet. But we still got a long season to go, so you never know. Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing too, is because the outcomes are random, like you don't want to plan all these different stuff when... So yeah, you kind of have to plan around it, that's the thing. Like the only thing you could really like control the outcome of would be house shows. So that kind of stuff can be tricky there. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. I guess for me, when I put storylines together, I try to keep... I guess the best way to do it that I found, for me at least, I don't know how other people would want to do it, is I guess make match outcome not important till like the final match or something like that. I guess just be kind of picky, like kind of when you go to like season mode in a wrestling game, when you throw in a rivalry with a random guy. Like, there's gonna be certain matches in that rivalry where win or lose, it doesn't change the story really, and then there's some matches where it does change stuff up. So I guess selective results more than anything. But that's why doing this is so cool. Is because everyone comes up with their own ideas with stuff. PS to work around it. Well, here I may have to look. You see, if there's just a guy, a certain model that doesn't seem to want to win no matter what, I may have to look at the CPU. Like, I will say this: like, if you're running a promotion and there's just specific guys that seem to be winning a lot more or losing a lot more than usual. I will look into their CPU and I will try to see if there's anything that stand out, because there are settings that can affect how much a guy wins and how much a guy loses. So if that's the case, because I know the model of MJF you used was one that was very heavily like edited. Because LOD was heavily edited, and I did my damnedest to make them balance out, and they still were pretty dominant. And there's probably more I could look into that could make the difference for them. Ooh. God, this match might reach a 45-minute time limit. That's only happened once before. Exploder. But I get what you're saying, LJC, because there was a couple rivalries that I thought, oh yeah, these rivalries are going to be the best thing ever. And when I did the matches, the evaluation was just not there. It was kind of weird. Ooh, only 2. But, you know, sometimes, like, I did a couple rivalries with Awesome and Tanaka, and it was tough for Tanaka to get a win over Awesome. Although in hindsight, I think Tanaka probably needs I need to like touch up Tanaka and Austin because I feel like I could do a better job of it than when I did when I converted them. And the other thing too with Tanaka is that his two big finishing and really second finishing move are like corner moves. So you almost have to mess with the CPU to make them like do them a lot more often. Because corner moves in this game can be tough to make the CPU do often. Oh, made him pass out to the sleeper. Demolition retains. God, Greyman's not going to be happy about that. That's a long-ass fight. Full 100. Best match of the night so far. It's kind of weird the best match of the night has the only title match so far where the... Well, no, the Cena retained earlier. Now we got Saber and Giant Baba. Well, here's the thing. I after I finished up the promotion mode, I'm gonna go through and delete all the wrestlers that I already have converted over. Because I have so many, like, downloaded guys. Because when I first got this game, the way I organized it is I did eras. Like, I got Golden Era WWF guys, a new generation. I did that with a gajillion different promotions. But there was a lot of promotions where wrestler was a part of multiple eras. Like HBK, so I had, like, 5 HBKs just in all the eras and stuff like that. Just shit like that. And just, like, there's just too... And I'm kind of hoping doing that would kind of maybe... help the game run a little better, because the game runs fine, but there are moments where I'm like, okay, like if I didn't have this much space occupied, I could have a lot more room for other stuff. There he is. Yeah, and yeah, with MJF and yeah, with MJF, I mean, I think there might be. When it comes to models when it comes to changing models, I typically only do the costume. I typically leave, because doing the moveset takes a little bit of time, and I try not, and when I do a different model, I have to do the moveset from the ground up. You can't clone movesets in this game typically. You can remodel wrestlers to make duplicates, but you can't take a specific moveset and put it on a blank model. You can't. It won't. The game doesn't allow it. So I typically, yeah. So I typically just, like, for example, Cody Rhodes, for example, like, I just took his look of the model you wanted, and I just put it on the guy already there, because, especially with the newer models, I get the moveset down, like, the best I can within the game, and allows, because there's some guys that are perfectly balanced, and then there's some guys that all their moves are top rope moves, and they have barely any front grapple moves. Like Christian, I think the toughest guy I ever had to do was Christian, because Christian barely has front grapple moves. Like, all his moves are like weirdly positioned kicks and back grapple moves. So he was super tough to convert over. It took a bit to find proper moveset, and I still feel like I could probably make him a little better. Alright, let's get that going here. Another guy would probably be Too Cold, because Too Cold has so many top rope moves, but there's only like 4 slots. I mean, there's some creative moves where they have those moves as a corner grapple move, which you could probably sneak some in, but it's some guys are tougher than others. Moveset wise, I think the toughest ones overall though would either be guys that are like super old or like super new. Because the old ones, a lot of their big moves are considered like light moves in this game, so you kind of have to find big damage, big versions of those moves to make them in their moves so they balance out with other wrestlers. And for newer guys it's tough because a lot of their moves are like newer moves, so they're not in the game, so you really gotta look to find those moves. And that could also make them imbalanced because some of those moves, the damage amount in those moves can vary and it may not blend the best. Alright, see you later, LGC. Good. Same. It's always fun to have chats during streams. Oh, starts off with a submission. Baba is a giant type, so Saber, he barely beat Bruno Sammartino in his last defense, so this is going to be a big match here. Little working through here. Baba trying to... Saber's been very tough. He does so many submission moves that... Now going for that figure 8 of his. But yes, after this match, we're going to have Beer Money fighting the Usos for those TWN tag titles. Usos challenging Beer Money, of course. In the main event, we got Taz and Samoa Joe TWN title on the line. Also got to look to see when Taz's last match was. We got another figure 8 there. Alright, so Taz's last match, the match where he got her, the match was in 84, so he needs to get 84 or higher to be safe, because he got sore on the last spin. If he gets less than that, even if he wins the title, he'll have to go back on the wheel, and the outcome of that could be very, very interesting. Now, unfortunately for Baba here, since there's no rope breaks here, he's going to have to rely on his willpower to break out of submission here. He's not going to get any help unless interference comes down. Oh, back grapple. Oh, he counters. Baba trying to catch his breath. Saber woos. He goes for that figure 8 again. Ah! Punch straight in here. Domino stretch. Oh, back grapple, countering the Russian leg sweep. Oh, big boot.
10 minutes gone.
Baba having to catch his breath.
Shoot!
Face rake. European uppercut. Looks like he was going to grab the chair, but decides against it. Baba still... Oh!
Yeah!
Oh, goes for it. Baba trying to break out of it. Oh, Michinoku driver with the cover. Ooh, almost got him. Going for a figure 8. Can you make Baba tap? Oh, Yakuza kick. Going for a bow and arrow stretch. Oh, and Baba's done. He taps. Saber retains. Wow, Saber really adding some lineage to that national championship. Alright, next match. We got the tag titles coming up on the line here. Usos very dominant in that gauntlet. Let's see if they'll be able to carry it over here. Get those belts. Off beer money. Yeah, 5 out of 5 of those tag titles. I also took the TWL titles as well. Jeez, look at all that. They're also 6. Well, actually, no, they're 4. They're also 6-man tag champs with Roman Reigns from GSW. This is gonna be interesting here. Let's see how this goes here. Alright, let's see how it goes. A lot of title changes tonight, so I got my work cut out for me in terms of putting belts on the models.
Watch your money and your alcohol.
Let's go, beer. It's gonna be a very competitive match here. Oh, 1D. Yes, it is. Yep, Taz against Samoa Joe. Taz will also need to win or lose. The match has to be at an 84 or above for Taz to maintain his health. If it's below an 84, he'll have to take another spin on a critical wheel. So, if he wins the title, but if it's below 84, it could create an interesting situation for the TWN title picture. But Samoa Joe and Taz, that's like a dream match that we never got in real life. I mean, those two would have killed it. They're so similar to each other. I mean, Samoa Joe, I think, is maybe a little bit bigger than Taz in terms of height and, like, width. But in terms... But in terms of like style and attitude and everything, they're like clones of each other. It could be like brothers or cousins or something. Yeah, oh man. Like, it's a shame that, because I don't know how long Taz was wrestling before he joined WWF. I know he was in the early years of ECW, when he was like the Tasmanian Devil or something like that, where he had that gimmick, like during the Eastern days. But I don't know how long he wrestled before then, because once he got to the WWF, they didn't want to do anything with him, which is they just got too many guys. And like, if you want to see a good example of why having only one big major promotion in wrestling is a bad thing, just look at WWF after literally everybody joined them in the early 2000s. It was hard to do. And you know what? They did the brand split with the shows and all that, and that was a good call. But they still had too many guys. And I think when it came to trying to manage all the guys they had, I think the decisions they made in terms of airtime was good. You know, brand splits and all that stuff, different belt divisions. I think that's a smart way to go. I wish AEW would do that with their shit. But too many guys got buried, and the thing is, not every guy benefited from the WWE formula. There was a few guys that did. Like, Booker T benefited, Eddie Guerrero benefited. Ooh, super kick. But, like, because Booker T, I think, did a lot. Maybe not at first, especially with that Triple H rivalry, but if you can make Vince McMahon laugh live on TV during a skit when it wasn't planned, I mean, you pretty much have a job for life. Ooh.
10 minutes gone.
But thank God TNA came when they did, because they definitely were a breath of fresh air. It's just a shame that they couldn't keep up that momentum. Because if they were able to keep up that momentum, I don't think they would have done a ton in terms of damaging WWE, but I think they would be in a different spot now. Oh, counter. Because they're in a good spot right now. To be honest, I think the only thing TNA lacks right now is just star power. Like, as far as I've heard, they've been doing very well with in-match quality and stories and stuff. They just don't have anybody that makes you go, oh man, I gotta tune into TNA to see this guy. I mean, I could be wrong, but... Oh, chair shot! And again. Super kick. Cover.
1, 2.
Ooh. Code breaker. Backstabber. DDT. Uso. Oh. And up top. Uso splash right on the back. Cover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, we got new champions. Usos now making the bloodline proud, making Roman look bad. Oof. LGC will be happy, of course. Alright, now for the main event. I forgot to put the belt on Samoa Joe for looks. Oh well. I thought I did, but sometimes it'd be hard to keep track of. Alright, let's see how this one goes. For the TWN Championship in the main event, Samoa Joe defending against Taz. See how it goes. Also, in terms of IGW Hollow Slam last night, FTOA challenged IGW in their 3 belts, and they were able to get one of those belts. The big one, though, the IGW Championship, was won by Bret Hart against Brock Lesnar. Has also the current FTOA Iron Man champion. Alright, here we go. Transmission versus Coquina Clutch. No rope breaks, no DQs, no countouts, anything goes. Just gotta get a pinfall or a submission. Oh, German suplex and a turnbuckle right out of nowhere early in a match. Switch that arm over a little bit. Nice maneuver there. Taz mission early on. Samoa Joe gonna have to be careful here. Taz will not be playing around here. Taz nursing some injuries, wants to end this match quick as possible. Ooh, a rock bottom. Big kick off the run.
5 minutes gone.
Oh, wicked German. Taz mission.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Alabama slam. Back to that Taz mission.
Give up. Give up.
Taz getting really dazed. Oh, Taz mission on the outside. And then Taz plexes him. Jeez. Capture suplex. Ooh, big suplex with the bridge. Ooh, almost had him. Oh, multiple Germans.
1, 2.
Ooh.
10 minutes gone.
Oh, suplexes him out of the ring. Some taunting. Joe's dazed. Both men on the ground. Exploder. Wears him down a little. Throws him to the corner. Oh, putting him up top. What's he going for? Oh, he gets countered. Waiting for him to stand up. Interesting. Oh, cross body into a cover from Taz. Oh, look at this. We got a new champion. See how the evaluation did. 74. Unfortunately for Taz, he's going to have to take another spin on the critical wheel, but a win's a win. Alright. Wins with a cross body. Which is crazy. Yeah, but you never know. Like, it could be barely anything. Alright, we can do it live. Home. Yeah, Samoa Joe got some big moves in, but I think what really wore him down the quickest was Taz just got into that Taz mission quite a few times, and though he didn't make him tap, it did wear him down quite a bit. Alright, let's spin that critical wheel for Taz right now. Let's see how it's gonna be. He landed on Sora again. So the next match he's in, we'll see how he does. But the good news is next match it'll be a little bit easier because he just have to get a 74 or higher to be fine. So we'll just have to go day by day with that one. But yeah, solid show. The highest one would be the Demolition Steiner Brothers match. That one got the Pure 100. Very solid show. Good pacing too, all things considering. Gonna have to do some point calculations and all that. Standing. Unfortunately, no more streams today. However, the next time I'll be streaming will be Sunday. I'll probably... Sunday, at minimum, will be some SWA Hank the Tank action. He has a pay-per-view lined up. If I do have time and I plan it right, I'll also probably do the UPW Fighter Fright pay-per-view that day as well. If not, I'll probably do it early next week. Outside of that, YWA stuff, I'm still waiting on Star Fox for that stuff. TWN wise, I'm gonna probably leave some windows open for any spooky pay-per-views people want to sneak in. Because in all honesty, once we get week 3 going, I don't know if we'll be able to conclude it within the month. So I definitely, so if anyone wanted to do spooky pay-per-views, it's probably the time to do them now, just to be on the safe side. Trying to think. RCW stuff, I gotta still searching for alternate moves for the two guys, so that's still kind of in the works right now. I think that's all I got right now for TWN stuff. I don't think anyone's posted any week 3 booking yet either. So really, what I got right now so far lined up is a couple TWN pay-per-views and still gathering up the reps for the hardcore tournament. So once I get all the reps there, we can start with that one as well. So far the two things I got are the 2 pay-per-views, and one or both of them will be done on Sunday. If not both on Sunday, then probably one of them on Monday, I imagine, unless something changes. But yeah, this is gonna be it for today. But still, solid pay-per-view. A lot of titles changed hands in this one, so there's going to be some fluctuating with the standings and such. But that's always fun to see. But yeah, outside of all of that, I'll be active in a Discord, of course, so any questions or suggestions or whatnot, I'll be around as usual. But yeah, outside of all that, that's going to do it for this stream here, guys. Thanks for watching. In case you guys wanted to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, you didn't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab in our channel as well. You can access that anywhere at any time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.